Hey guys and girls, how's it going? And welcome back to another episode of FTB Resurrection. I hope you're having yourself a great day. I'm currently down getting myself a buttload of tin because it looks like, and some lead even as well, nice. It looks like right below my base, and I'm literally right next to my base, there is a humongous load of tin. It's insane. I didn't expect there to be this much here. I was literally just clearing out a little bit of land to be able to make a farm because we got a bucket, and I was going to do all that first before I started recording, but I thought, you know what, I'm probably going to show you all of this tin because I wanted to emphasize what I meant about large ore veins being all over the place. And when you find one, if you dig around, the chances are you might even find a little bit more. So it looks like casterite and tin live together soundly in a little hole down here, and my lord is their tin. I'm already on my second stack of tin now, I think. Yeah, we've got one stack, a little bit more. My whole iron pick is going to go on all this tin. I cannot believe there's this much down here. But it is so worth getting all of this because the first age we're going to go into and the first type of machinery we're going to make is all going to be bronze, because we need to start working with steam, because GregTech evolves around steam. That's kind of where it starts. So steam boilers, all the steam cooking, pulverizing, everything like that, before we can go into IC2, needs to be done via GregTech steam. So that's the next thing. And obviously if we're going to make lots of bronze, we're going to need much tin, and we're going to need a load of copper. So having this giant vein of tin underneath my house, including the casterite, because eventually we'll be able to turn that into a tin substitute, that is pretty good. I cannot believe how much tin is here. It's unreal. Oh my god, there's more. There's more. The hard thing is it kind of looks like stone. So I never really know what I'm actually picking up or not. But seriously, I've almost used my whole pickaxe on all of this tin. It's amazing. Now I've just got to find the copper to go with it, right? That's the next thing. And now we need to make a screwdriver. Oh yes, cool beans. All right guys, I'm gonna keep doing this, and all of this was tin. This is insane. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna get all of this out, guys. I'm gonna make my little farm, and I will see you guys in a mo. There we go, one farm in the bag. Oh yeah. Oh man, at least I finally have a farm now. That's something, right? Got myself some flax seeds from Blue Power, which are great because these guys will give us some stuff. Why is my map going mental? Yeah, these will give us some string, which is good. A lot like the, you know, Blue Power is basically just a red power alternative, isn't it? So the flax will give us string and a little bit of the old wheat, which is very nice. Now I didn't realise that Greg has made his way into food as well, which was kind of scary to think about. You know, he's already done all the metals and everything, and now he's made his way into food. I went to make some bread, and it didn't work. And I was like, what? So, nah, you can't do this to me. Turns out we need to use a mortar or a machine, but we haven't got to machines yet. So a mortar to grind the wheat into... Oh, let me see if I've got any. I'll show you. Because this is hilarious. Let's see if we've got any in here. Yeah, here we go. So you have to grind the wheat into flour, like such. And then we have to get some water. And this is just to make bread. Seriously, all I wanted was a piece of bread. Alright, so we have to get some water. And we have to take the water. And we have to add it to that to get dough. We're not done yet. Just you wait. And then we have to add it again for every single one. There we go. Cool, cool. And now we can choose what type of bread we would like to have. So you can see I've got buns. So that will give me a bun, which I then have to bake. So we can do that. We can do that to get bread, or that to get dough. See, pretty cool. Or basically a baguette. So I've been making bread, and then you have to cook the bread. Let's grab some tin and get a little bit of the old wood. And that will give us some bread. Well, hey! And then we can go with my original idea of turning it into toast, because I think pretty much every series I play on, I live off toast. So that's kind of how it is. But I think I might start living off buns, because buns just sound cool, don't they? I'd love to have a bun for breakfast. There we go, a little bit of bread. Then Alright, so I have been doing a load of digging, as you can see. Now, this isn't actually a load. It looks like a lot of ore, but this is really just skimming the side of a few mountainsides. That's literally it. You get so much stuff, but so much of it is rubbish, or some of it is repetitive. So a lot of it, I was looking for iron. Like, one of the things I was looking for was iron, and I could barely find any iron bits. So I started picking up every other type of ore just to see what they did. And lo and behold, a lot of this actually is iron. So, which one is it? We've got banded iron, which smelts into iron. And then we have... there was another one that I found that smelted into iron as well. Let's have a look. I think it might be bauxite. No, bauxite does that. Adamanite? No. This is where I can't find it. Banded iron. Brown limonite. Iron, yeah. See? But obviously these metals all do have a thing of their own, because they're eventually meant to be made into, like, crushed, and then you make brown limonite crushed and whatnot. But you can smelt them straight into an iron, which is kind of cool. So that's handy. You can do a lot of that with the copper and other bits like that, so that's pretty funky. But one thing I have noticed is a lot of the stuff is best when it's in its purified state. So having the ingots and doing stuff with ingots, like mixing, isn't that good, because if we mix 3 copper with 1 tin ingots, we only get 1 bronze dust. So to be able to get lots, it's best to turn them into copper, and the best way to do that is with a hammer or a mortar. And the mortars are really cheap. Basically, to make a mortar, all you need is some stone and some type of material, so like bronze, flint. I used iron for this one, but pretty much like we did with the hammer, so that does the trick there. And I've also moved on. Someone said in the comments, actually, that I should use Certus quartz pickaxes, and they're 100% right, because they have the exact same kind of properties as iron, which is really handy. And I found buttloads of them, didn't I? So I got loads of Certus quartz all over the place. So being able to make the Certus quartz and turn it into pickaxes is really handy. I'll probably do the same with the other tools as well. Alright, so what have we got? So I have made myself a load of copper, and again, like I said, we're going to turn this into copper dust, like such, using this guy. I'm going to get a buttload of it. And we're also going to want a load of tin. Now, I can't remember if we can turn this back into this, or if we have to. I think we might have to use this. Yeah, there we go. Good stuff. So now that we got those two, we can do that, and we can get loads and loads of bronze dust. Very nice. And I got loads of tiny piles of tin. What do I get loads of tiny piles of tin for? Alright, well, okay. I wonder if we can turn this into a regular tin, I guess. Yeah, there we go. And tin. Good stuff. Alright. And then this bronze we can go ahead and we can cook up. I think I have some coal somewhere. I was getting some of my coal, and I've been cooking this up because we had the coal dust over here somewhere. Where is it? Stabite, vanadium, coal. There we go. If we cook coal, we get coal. Which is obviously good, because using the dust, using the wood or the limerite is totally useless. Like, I found that limerite stuff, which is like a coal alternative, to be worthless, because it barely cooks anything, and you have to cook it anyway to be able to even get the stuff that you could use to cook, so you might as well just cook coal, and I haven't found it that hard to find coal anywhere. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to make a basic machine. We're going to try and do something. Now, the beginning way of getting power in GregTech is by using steam. That's kind of your first stage, and there are a couple of ways of doing it. So you can have a regular small coal boiler, a really simple machine, furnace, bricks, and some bronze plates, and that's it. That's all you need. Obviously, we can make bronze plates with 2 bronze and a hammer, and that will give us a bronze plate, so that's how we do that. But I would like to make a simple solar boiler, because we make a small coal boiler, which is great to make the steam to power the thing, but we still have to use the coal, don't we? So obviously it's going to be you'll probably get more smelting from steam than you would per piece of coal, but it kind of defeats the object to me. So I would prefer to use something like a simple solar boiler, and to do this we need bronze fluid pipes, we need silver plates and glass, and all of these are going to require a few things. I'm also going to need to make a wrench like this. Actually, let's do that now, because I got some... Actually, do I want to use iron for this? I don't know if I want to use iron for this. I'm going to see if I can make it out of Certus quartz. Let's grab that in there, and we'll use this, and see if we can cook that up, because I would like to use my iron to make one of these. Hey, cauldron. Nice. Because a lot of the ores that we have, you'll find, will come in unpurified. I think we can use a cauldron to purify these guys, and then they'll work a lot better. So if we get something like impure pile of lapis dust, or impure pile of redstone dust, if I throw it in here, I get redstone. Hey, which is going to be really handy because I think I'm going to need a buttload of redstone, and it's been really hard to get this redstone, weirdly enough. I kind of thought redstone would be easy to find, but no, it's been an absolute nightmare to find. So let's fill you back up. Alright, so let's try this and see if I can make a wrench out of quartz. No. That was never going to work. Alright, well at least we've got some quartz. Let's grab our banded iron. And we'll cook a load of this up and we'll use that instead. There we go. Let's get that in there. I am going to be cheap and use some of you. And while that's cooking, we'll be able to do that to get the wrench. Now, we're going to need to make a bronze hull, I believe. Or a bricked bronze hull. Yeah, so we're going to need some bricks. Now, I think out this way, let me just have a little slippers. Out the back, I think I have some clay that we can use. Ooh, no. No. Go away. Are you hiding down there? Gotcha. Alright, I think there's some clay up around here that we can use. That's for Luke. Yeah. Jesus! That was a good... You actually missed. I'm surprised that you missed. These guys are the most OP things in Minecraft. They never lose. Alright. I can't believe you missed just then. Alright, let's grab some of this. Get ourselves some bricks. Oh, I really hope Greg hasn't got his way into bricks. Clay. No. Looks like he hasn't gone that far. Brilliant. Alright, so we can cook this up. We can get some of that. I'm really looking forward to having this done because it means we have a staple form of cooking. And at the minute, cooking is a complete pain in the bum. So let's make some bricks. And we'll just use wood again, I guess. I haven't got any limerite or anything lying around at the minute. Let's just use some of this. Get ourselves some bricks. We'll use some sticks and all sorts of stuff in a minute. Alright, there's some iron. And you know what? With the rest of that, I'm going to cook this coal up because we need to do that. So let's cook all of this up as well. And we should now be able to make ourselves a wrench, hopefully. Yes. Very nice. Cool beans. Alright, so with that, we'll be able to do that. And to make this, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bronze plates. Okay. How much bronze have I got? You need a buttload of bronze for this, by the way. Like a ridiculous amount. I have a feeling this hammer's going to go in a second as well. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. There goes the hammer. Alright, let's make a... I wonder if I can make a quartz hammer. Let's try this. Yes. Oh my god, quartz is saving my life right now. Alright. So there's that. The hammers really do not last long at all, by the way. So, yeah. Alright, let's do a couple of you. So, we've got our bronze plates for that. I just need the bricks to be smelted up so that we can do that. To be able to make these small bronze fluid pipes, I need... Jeebus. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 6 of those. Okay, alright. I got this. I got this in the bag. So, I need you. I need... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there goes my hammer again. We will get a better hammer eventually. Once I manage to... once I've got all this smelting business done, I think I'll be a little bit happier then. I'll be able to play around a bit more. So it's that, plus a stew driver. No. Oh, I need my hammer, don't I? Oh, no. Not the dreaded hammer again. Let me get some more quartz. Where are you hanging out, quartz? Rock salt. Quartzite ore. Am I smelting quartz? So, oh no, there it is. Okay. Let's smelt up some more quartz. And we got our bricks. And this guy was bricks. 1, 2. And once we've done this, the only thing we have to worry about is moving the fuels and moving the water around. I don't know of a way of getting a decent pump at the minute to be able to do that. So, because I don't know what's disabled and what's not. This is the only problem I'm having at the minute. I don't really know what's disabled and what isn't. I think a Buildcraft pump will work, because all we need is iron and a redstone, and I think that should work. So I might give that a try and get myself one of those pumps up and running. But I think that's that. So we can do this, maybe? No? Which way is it? Let's have a look. Steam, and you. I need a hammer. Alright. So there's that. Let's get another hammer on the go. Okay. And this plus this. No, it's not going to shift click. Okie dokie. That plus that. And we need you. And you. And you. Gives me a bricked bronze hull. Very nice. So that's the basics out of the way. And then for this we need the hammer again. So you and you and you for my small bronze fluid pipes. Okay. And now we need silver plates. And I think I have some silver because I was trying to get it. Yeah, here we go. Alright. So with silver, let's have a look at what we can do with this. So I can beat it up to make an impure pile of silver dust. Or I can smelt it directly to get 10 silver nuggets. Huh. I don't really know. I have absolutely no idea what's better, to be honest. Let's do this. And throw it in here. Are you going to go in? Get in there. There we go. Alright. So that gives me some silver dust, which in turn will smelt into a silver ingot. And that's not worth it, is it? That is not worth it. Alright. So the best thing to do, I guess, would be to smelt this silver up. Let's get some more quartz on the go as well. And if we smelt the silver up, we'll get ourselves some of this silvery chunks, or the nuggets. And for each one, we get 10 nuggets. That's better, isn't it? Because that way we get an additional nugget for each one that we have. So, it's not much, but we're about to smelt 9, so I'm going to get a free ingot, basically, for that. So, I'll take that. So, I'll grab you. And again, we need 2 for each plate, so we're going to need 6 to be able to do this. So, a fair few. There we go. Okay. And you know what? I haven't even got started on what we're actually gonna power with. It's a scary thing. All right, so we'll get you, and that gives us 4. What I eventually want to make is a small coal boiler. No, that's not what I want. I want to make a steam furnace. And look at this recipe. My bejesus, I need more bricked bronze holes. I need more bronze fluid pipes. I need a ridiculous amount. But if I can start getting some steam, I would be really happy about that. So let's do that. And I think that's enough. So that plus that gives me those. And glass. Alright. Go. Why didn't you work? Get in your place. Alright, that plus that plus that. Silver. Glass. Ho 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 ho! Simple solar boiler. Now, obviously, this needs to be daytime for it to work, otherwise it's not going to work, so that's pretty straightforward. But as long as we have it, we should be fairly good. I'm going to pop this over here, I think. So let's put it there. Okay. And I guess as long as this has water, it's going to work. And I think I can use this to turn them off. No idea. I know we can do this to change around the sides. I don't really know if it gets too hot, if it's actually going to blow up or something, but I guess as long as it's daytime, it's going to slowly accumulate the goodness for me, which is perfect. So now that we've got this, we need a way of transferring the fluid into there, and we need a way of bringing the steam out. So what I might do is make myself one of these. No, that's not going to work. I need to make myself a... Is that bronze? Oh, it is bronze. I need copper. Let's smell up some copper. There we go. Brilliant. Man. There are so many ores. So many ores. So little time. Alright, so copper. And you. Gives me a portable tank. Lovely, that hasn't been changed. So I wonder if, because this is a small bronze fluid pipe, so this should, in theory, be able to send out the fluid. So if I put it there and there, no, that's not gonna work. I don't want you to do that. Come here. There we go. If I put you here, and it's on input mode. Alright, so we got that like that. It looks like it's worked. Let's now see if we fill it with water. This guy is going to produce steam for me. I'm not expecting much because, well, you know, it's there's not exactly much in there, but we will see if this actually works. So there's nothing in there at the minute. Okay. That reminds me, I'm going to need I need to make myself a wrench. I wonder if I can use this wrench on this. I can't. Alright, so I can't use that on that. So I'm going to need to make myself a crescent wrench. So we're going to need 3 iron and a tin. 3 iron and... no, that's silver. Or have I got tin? Tin? Anywhere? Tin, there we go. Alright, let's smelt up a piece of tin. Alright, you can have some stairs. Okay. I don't know how hot this needs to get before it'll actually do anything. Like, that's my only problem. I've never actually used one of these before, so I don't have any idea how much we actually need to put in there. I think I should have made an additional area for this, but let's fill it with some water and see what happens, I guess. Alright, it's getting dark as well. We need to make sure that if we're going to have solar power, I'm going to need to keep sleeping, otherwise we're going to very quickly run out of power, aren't we? Alright, so now that we've got that, let me grab you and make myself another wrench. Okay. And I guess now we just wait. And hope that when it gets hot enough... oh, look, you got a little heat thingamabob going on there. Okay. Yeah. Light level 10. I wonder if I can boost the... oh, I can, look. I can boost the light level up with torches. Nice! Okay, alright. Well, do you know what? I'm just going to wait, guys. I'm going to give it a little while. And we'll see what happens. Shall see you in a mo. Okay, so it looks like it's worked. It's taken some time for it to do its thing. But you can see we're full of steam. And it does this little outlet thing when it's got full. See, look. Makes a psh noise and then gets rid of half of it. I think there isn't really anywhere for me to save a lot of steam at the minute. I haven't got the materials to make anything big to save a lot of steam, put it that way. Once I got enough materials, because I just literally made all my materials up doing that. But this filled up really fast with steam, like ridiculously fast. So I've got myself a steam furnace, and I would like to see how this is going to work. So let's pop this guy here, I guess. Let's pop him there. And what I'm going to do is, if I get my wrench, we should be able to put that there. And let's put this here. Okay. And if I remove you from here, there we go. I don't know whether that's going to, like, whether it does leaking or anything like that. Does it leak? It doesn't look like it is. Okay, and it's not blowing up, so that's brilliant. As long as it's not blowing up, I am all good with that. So now, if I pop this on here and put this on outlet mode... oh, wrong one. That one. Okay. And it's filling up with steam. I guess the steam's going into the tube, I guess. Oh. 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 Alright, we don't want to be touching those. They're red hot. That's not good. Okay, so that all that steam is gone. I'm guessing it's in here. So if I get... I guess it's in the pipe, I guess? I don't know. If I grab something that we can smelt. Let's go with copper. No. Have I got any more coal? No. Yeah, I have. Alright, so. Oh my god, that's amazingly loud! Okay, alright. It looks like it's worked. Hey! Look, we got coal! Nice! So, really? Really? That used all 8,000, that used 8 buckets worth of steam to make that, and I'm guessing now it doesn't have enough to do any more. Wow, you've got to be kidding me. Yep, it uses up 8 buckets worth of steam to smelt one thing. Brilliant. Okay, right, if we... I think, if that's the case, it might be worth doing it like this. So let's take this, get rid of you, and give me you, and as a backup, to make sure we've always got steam in there, we'll have a small area here as a kind of additional output. And whatever steam, once we've got this filled up, because the problem with GregTech stuff, and this now goes into the steam stuff as well as the electric stuff, if you're in the middle of smelting something and you run out of steam, it won't stop where it is until you give it more steam. It'll have to start the cycle all over again. So you need to make sure that when you're going to smelt something, that you have exactly the right amount of steam that you need. Otherwise, you're going to lose a load of steam, and it won't give you anything in the return. So, yeah, it does that with the electric, and I guess now it does it with this. So that's the main thing. Plus, this electric guy, the solar one, takes up a long time to get himself going, like a good 10-15 minutes for it to be able to start making steam. So that is definitely one thing. But at least I know now that if I'm running a little low on steam, I can switch this round to output, and I've got enough steam to at least finish off whatever I was about to do. So that's one thing, I guess. Man, we're going to need a load of these, or I'm just going to have to hurry up and move to something better. There are so many things that we should be doing right now. I need to start looking into steel. Steel is the next thing. I was going to go over blast furnace from Railcraft, and then I kind of decided that it's not worth it because the GregTech blast furnace is slightly better, albeit that it needs a buttload of all these materials. So yeah, better get mining. Cool beans. Alright guys, well that's that for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. At least we can now smelt stuff without having to, without having to use something, which is great. Although it takes half an hour, it still smelts. Oh my lord. Alright guys, if you enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like, and if you're new to the channel, I urge you to subscribe for more awesome content. Have yourself a great day, have a good one as always, and goodbye.